Okay, the video. Okay, he's a character. He's a character. Jessica Jones is a combat, of course. No change in that. Iron Fist looks good. Combat again. Luke Cage. Oh, wait a second. Iron Fist awaken skill? Iron Fist awaken skill.
Alright, that was some fun action. And speaking of fun, it's my friend Cage here, live from outer space.
Yeah, I'm certainly glad to see you. Space, it's a little bit cold here, but I gotta say, luckily we have ourselves a little jacket he was wearing. But I gotta say, yeah, I like your style. I like you have a nice little jacket there too.
Thanks, Cage. It's almost as if you saw it earlier and then put on a different leather jacket.
Well,
Yes, awaken skill, yes, for both three of them.
Earlier, and I felt inspired. And I gotta say, I mean, like, think about it. We have an update featuring the Defenders, which have a stylish new look, and I thought, what better way to have you update with style than to be stylish ourselves? So
I want to remind people that this build that we are working off of right now is not necessarily going to have the same numbers and
Dude, give me my pre-update build. I need the pre-update APK again.
So
like, why did you guys take it off?
We might show may all be in the update. Some of it may not be. So just go ahead and, like I said, stay tuned and bear with us. So as you can see, Jessica Jones has a very far different new look. It's a bit of a classy but heroic look. Kim, what can you tell us about the new Jewel?
Looks good, but
well, it's a new look, but it's also an old look for Jessica Jones' story because she started her superhero career as a classic costumed hero by the name of Jewel. This is before she became the more hardened defender that we know of her to be now as a private detective who will be there for anyone.
That's right.
okay.
So this the basic of her look. Let's go ahead and dive right in. But before that, we give a brief little explanation regarding little perks that come with the uniform. So because it's, of course, a new uniform, some new passive skills are changed. So, for example, two changes that come to her uniform are for her telepathic resistance and power woman skills. For example, for her her telepathic resistance, not only does she continue to gain her 100% immunity to mind damage, she also gains a 50% buff to her all attack stats. In addition to that, she also gains a 25% HP recovery when she's below 35% health. Again,
HP?
those percentages and numbers may change later on, but that's just a tad bit.
So the attack buff, she got the HP
anyways,
buff.
Those are the passive skills. We know you want to see the actual skills in action. Let's go ahead and check it out.
Okay, so HP recovery, she got the attack buff as well.
So you can see she's
Oh, it's green.
Let's take a look at her
It
basic
looks good.
skill. Yeah, basic, she's a brawler. She's a combat character. This uniform
Dude,
comes with 6 new skills.
Your live
Let's
stream
go ahead
is
and open up and gather everybody and have them all grouped together.
okay. At least they are not.
I'm actually going to refresh for a brief moment. There you go.
Yeah, your game
This
is lagging,
live,
dude.
folks. This
Yeah,
is the
this
proof.
is live. This is where all the fun action happens. Let's go ahead and open up with her first skill.
Okay. First skill, nothing else. Dude, your stream is lagging. Your game is lagging. What are you playing on?
As the jewel pin's spin kick.
Okay, the first skill has nothing basically. Okay.
Stun, no additional stats there. Let's go ahead and open with the second skill. This is the Sleek Punch Storm.
Okay.
One more time. You can see she dashes about and then punches.
All of her stats, like those things looks green. The stat, these whatever she's applying looks pink. Man, it's so hard to understand what exactly the effect is.
Refresh because they're all over the place. Now we're gonna go ahead and open with this third skill, which
Okay,
is the
third skill.
untouchable power.
Okay, silence. She got silence.
She gives again
Whoa.
several more punches and kicks, and then dashes from behind.
She got silence. Okay, nice.
In silence.
Grants immunity as well.
Because they're so stunned.
Yeah. Well, actually, believe it or not, they actually are stunned. Actually, there some stats that come with that are stunned.
Yes.
That also grants you a little bit of immunity there.
Anything else? Go for the fourth skill, dude.
So we're done with that skill. Let's move over on to our friends over here. We're going to input up with our fourth skill, which is a bit interesting. So let's take a look at this. So if you notice what she does,
Okay. Looks good damage. Looks good damage.
She throws it up, and she just pummels them to death. As you notice, like the concrete actually.
And she got the buff as well, which is nice.
Rains it down on them, and then finally takes the last.
We'll have to see if that's a frenzy buff or that's just a normal attack buff. Looks good damage though. Looks good damage.
As what happens when you're slammed with, the face with a,
Fifth skill, please.
But also, it also gives you a little bit of an attack buff as well.
Okay, it's been
like
4
how
times,
she
dude.
whittles it down.
Show me the fifth skill.
Next is her fifth skill, which is the forceful suppression. This is actually a defense down skill. So not only will this
Okay.
increase your enemy's defense,
It looks like
it
we
also
can
increases
cancel
your
it
overall
right
attack,
there.
defense, speed,
Maybe.
and critical stats.
Maybe. It has all defense
That's what
down.
does it for her fifth skill.
But
Like I said, she has 6 skills. And usually,
okay, 6
what
skill.
follows up with that, she of course has an awakening skill, as of course you would have seen in the teaser. So let's go ahead and check it out.
Okay.
And of course she summons her
There we go. Some more defense down. Some more damage.
Got Iron Fist. All the defenders are here, or most of the defenders are
Okay.
here. Take a look at that one more time.
Wait a second. Was that
Love that
paralysis
body
at the
slam.
end?
Yep, like I said, she summons her heroic
It was
allies,
paralysis at the end, right?
Paralyzed, removes their removes any debuffs while also buffing your
That's there.
your
Okay, so she
overall
does have
critical rate
silence and
damage.
paralysis.
And that does
She
it
does have
for Joe.
paralysis
That's why
and
I want you to take a
silence.
one more
Yeah, let's
time.
watch one more.
Okay.
One more.
And we are going to see a little again, of course, because
Yeah, no burn, but still, like, if she does more damage than X23,
anyway, so that does it for Jessica Jones.
she's in the meta.
You all can look
If she
forward to
does,
that.
she's in the
And,
meta.
Yeah, so in the meantime, you guys can go ahead and leave in the comments what you guys think of her current skill set
Okay.
and uniform.
Very cool.
Okay, silence
We're
in
gonna go
that
move on
looks
to,
looks
the
okay,
next
I
one,
would
but
say.
Of course, her love interest, that is Luke Cage.
Luke Cage.
Cage in her Uptown uniform. What can you tell us about the Uptown?
Okay, so why I don't just
Well,
I just don't
this-
get one thing, okay?
It does involve Luke Cage's classic
if
yellow.
if they
However,
if they
this
do
is
decide to do this all this, why can't they just press these skills and show us the description as well?
Came out in 2016. It's a classic heroes for hire tale with old friends, crime, magic, punching,
Like it-
and romances.
What?
Romances and punching. That sums
Bromances?
Sums up the.
Did she just say
Luke
bromance?
Cage in general. Okay.
All the things I like.
So,
She likes
because of the
bromance,
uniform,
dude.
we have a
What?
couple,
What
passive
are you
skill
saying?
Increases as well. So passive skill increases have been changed for his Unbreakable skill, his Power Man skill, and his Heroes for Hire. For example, for Power Man, in addition to, of course, his usual reflecting damage set, he also gains an additional 30% increase to his health. Not only that, for his Unbreakable passive skill, a
Okay.
different change would be when below 99%, he gains an HP percent increase to his.
Okay, so
HP, a little
he
bit of
got the heal
recovery
below
there.
99%.
His Hero for Hire stat has been changed as well, but we don't have that information just yet, so you can look forward to that in the
What?
patch notes.
You don't even know
Yeah,
what
that's
he
the
got,
passive
dude.
Skills. Let's move on to his actual skills.
Dude, you don't even know what he got.
Active skills.
Skills.
Nice entrance.
Dynamic entrance. Of course, again, Brawler combat character. Open up with skill number
Okay.
1, which is the Stone Plate Swing.
Whoa.
Okay, he takes that freaking out. He takes a freaking stone.
They literally use the street
They're from
to
the
defend
streets, and you're gonna know it.
And of course, leaves the enemy stunned as you do.
Okay,
Next
stun.
up is the Hard Fist. Because it's
Oh, just advancement over what he already has.
It's very Hard Fist.
A few
So
more
there you
hits.
go. Nothing
On the
additional
second
stats
skill,
that
nothing
come with
else.
that.
Okay.
Next,
Third
we're
skill.
going to use the Warming Up. Again, not necessarily attack, it's more like
Okay.
just a buff. And what comes with this buff, not only do you gain a little bit of a damage immunity, it also increases your overall attack buff. And not only that, helps you accumulate a warm up for true damage.
Awesome.
Accumulates
And
true
we move on
damage?
to our
What
friends
does
over
that
here, they
mean?
look lonely.
Okay, so he does have the
do.
immunity or and
Wanna
the
give him a
accumulation in
hug?
that one.
Number 4.
Fourth
Oh,
skill.
I don't think
Whoa!
Alright, this skill is actually referred to as the Ground Crash.
Nice. All defense down other stuff as well.
Oh, that's why it's called.
Again,
This
is
looks
actually
good
the,
damage.
defense down
Nice.
Attack. So what this attack actually does, not only
I like the skill.
remove. Sorry, a brief moment here.
Nice.
I like
It's
the
actually-
skill.
it's actually
Okay.
Incapacitates enemies. Like I said, a lot of info. It's hard to keep track of.
Incapacitation.
Again, so this is a skill that actually incapacitates those, causing to remove.
And
moves
he
with
freaking
target
has that
spells,
heal
also
icon
increasing their
always
use
on at
overall.
that time. Dude, you're like, game is lagging.
Very cool.
Okay,
Go ahead and
fifth one.
refresh, get the group all together again.
Fifth one.
Skill number 5 is the Violent Charge.
Violent charge. Okay.
So he kind of dashes in. just a
Pierce
little barrage
and
of punches,
stuff.
take a look at
Okay,
that
so
again.
it
Oh,
could be
nice.
nice. But it does not show if. Okay.
Right, this little
It's
ditty
not
also
really an
again,
iframe. It is an
defense down
iframe.
attack.
Well,
Not only that,
partial
also
iframe, I would say. It could create some
Fun
issues
times
for
for
him though. But because he has always
Stun
been
fractured will also
the
penetrate
physical
his defense.
reflector,
And of course,
or
again,
does he even have
he has
reflect?
a little. Of course, as you can see, has a 6th skill. Let's go ahead and test it out. Let's do it on this one loner over here.
Well, 6 skill loss
Seems
is
fair.
gonna be This skill is
Again,
gonna
this
be
attack,
like
again,
the
offers
same, man.
the same
For
buffs
everyone.
as, or say, yeah, same buffs and overall stats as Jessica Jones's skill. The only difference is that little ending little attack. Where
It's
he
just gonna be
actually,
so.
if you see him watching closely, he actually
Yeah,
jumps in the air,
PvP.
there's a little body slam just to
Yes,
just to end
PvP
it.
of course,
No
but
survivors.
again, like,
At the
even
end
if
of
that's
that.
PvP,
The body slam's my
he has
favorite.
some partial iframes, which I think could actually create issues with the Luke Cage. Although Luke Cage has always been a reflector,
All right.
which could be nice if he does not iframe. Iron
Fist
Fist.
has a new uniform, and I believe if I get the name of this correct, what is the name of this uniform, Kim?
You don't have it in front of you?
I do actually. It's the living weapon. I just wanted to test. Test your skills
What?
there. So this is the living weapon
Uh-huh.
uniform.
The
which
living
is a
weapon
uniform.
uniform.
What can you tell us overall?
Looks good,
Well,
dude.
I will say that while I did mention Power Man and Iron Fist earlier for Luke Cage, this is an original uniform. This does not appear in the comic or any other comics. It's unique.
Yeah, it does look unique,
And of
though.
course, with the new uniform, we're going to go ahead and briefly review some of his passives.
Yo, Assassin. Hey,
So
man.
effect was
How's it going?
changed, so it's some effects. So this
And
actually
hello
is
to
five
whoever
new-
I did not say
five new
hello to.
skills. And for his uniform effect, a change has been made to his charging chi, power of Xiao Lao. Really hope I'm pronouncing that correct.
Okay.
And also the heart of Xiao Lao. For example, for the charging chi passive skill, it increases his skill and bonus damage by up to 25%.
Okay.
Also, again, keeping the normal
Skill damage,
the
bonus
current
damage.
present skills like stats that go along with his passive skill.
Okay.
Love that active fighting stance.
Yes, I would say he's very animated. He's prepared for anything, as you have to do when you're the defender of Kung Lao. And
I
also
might
we
come.
have
I might
Power
get this,
of
man.
Xiao Lao,
He looks
which
good.
offers a 10% chance so there's a 10% chance while attacking to actually grant you a 30% buff to your overall attack, which is different from his original skill, which actually increases his critical rate.
Okay.
Cool.
And lastly, for the Heart of Xiao Lao, again, that is also a leader skill. We don't have that skill information just yet. But again, that's
So
something
they
to
don't
look
have.
forward
They don't
to
even
in
know.
the
They changed the leadership
actual
as well.
patches. So now let's move on to his skills.
Okay, they changed the leadership as well. Okay.
All right. So he, of course, has 5 new skills that come with the uniform. The first skill is not a new skill. This is just the chi of Flying Crane.
Okay,
This looks
so the
nice all the
first
time.
one stays the
There's
same.
a little
Yeah.
Tekken vibes.
That's pretty big for skill 1.
Yeah.
Skill 1, of course. And
The
also,
first
that's not
skill
even
is
the new
same.
skill. Now we're going to move on to the new skills, which is the Infinite Chain Hit. Interesting name.
Infinite chain hits.
Take a look. One more
It's
time.
not
Let's get these guys
it's
over
not
here.
infinite, dude.
Yeah,
What?
get him in a roll.
Yep, this is an energy attack that actually causes
That was paralysis. Oh, that was paralysis. Okay.
Sweet. Next is skill
Paralysis.
3, which is the Chi Flow.
Third skill.
Can move up a little.
Okay, I think it stays the
Gives
same, kind of like
buff
that.
attack.
It gives you the
Yeah.
Attack more just
accumulation.
buddy.
Yeah. This offers actually increases your energy attack by 30%, while also granting you immunity and the ability to accumulate true damage.
Is the accumulated damage
also
based on the damage
so next
dealt
up is
or
skill 4.
taken, dude? Tell us that.
It's just referred to as Xiao Lao's Wrath.
Okay.
One more time. AC Spirit of
The
Xiao Lao.
dragon.
Xiao
The
Lao
dragon
just
is
comes
here
up.
now.
I'm really hoping I'm pronouncing that correctly.
It's there and it's wrathful.
Fourth skill has the
love
all
that,
defense down as
Energy
well.
attack that causes burn
Yeah.
damage. Also,
Health.
decreasing your enemy's defense.
Did they say?
That's always a useful stat that's always useful. Anything relating to defense down. Okay, these guys over here look lonely. So I'm
Okay,
gonna
the fifth skill.
the 5th skill on them.
Whoa!
That's a lot of fists. I just also like the
Dude,
little,
it-
broken glass.
It
It looked
Take a look at
it looked great damage though. Like,
This is
Whoa.
referred to as the
dude, your
immortal
phone. Your phone is gonna die. Your phone is gonna crash. His phone's gonna crash.
The immortal, it's the immortal attack.
And he does have
Right.
silence. That
Yeah.
was
Attack that also grants silence while also penetrating your armor. Your
okay. So
opponent's
he does
overall
have
defense,
silence
their
and
shield and their overall armor.
man, oh man, the skill looks awesome. I might just get the uniform just for that.
This is referred to as the immortal Chi Strike. So we're gonna get our
Oh, it
defending
looks
allies
really
coming
good,
in.
dude. And I think we can cancel the awaken skill right there because it does not do anything. So we could go 3 cancel, awaken 2 cancel 5.
Again, actually removes debuffs while also granting a buff to your overall critical and defense.
It looks nice. It
defensive
looks
skills.
nice, man. The
Well, of
uniform
course,
looks
also
nice.
enables
I think I'm gonna
the
get it
Spirit of Xiao Lao.
just for that. It looks dope, man. Yes.
That is the 5th skill.
Man, this
As
looks
well as the
awesome. The
other.
5th
And
skill looks
last, we're gonna
awesome.
begin with the final attack.
He looks meta.
The skill.
He's just charging up.
And good to go.
I'm not impressed so
Yeah.
far or
And of
motivated,
course,
just the looks.
developers are gracious enough to actually give us some tips as well. So some final tips they granted us with Iron Fist, where they said to use skill 3 with the buff, which we mentioned earlier before, and also decreases enemies' defense using skill 4. And their overall recommended combo are skills 3, 4, and 5. So let's open up again. Get
3,
that
4,
buff.
5.
Give them, make use of that debuff
3,
with the
4.
4th skill, then end it with the 5th skill.
Dude, yes, the all defense down could help,
That has
but
it for all the new uniforms for some of the characters. But again, we have a couple other things to move on to. Kim, what do you say?
Let's look at our new character.
okay, Icarus. Icarus?
So again, we have a new character, not from the streets necessarily. So this is characters coming from
Universal,
from
he's
further
universal for
beyond,
sure.
and that is Icarus. Kim, what can you tell us about Icarus?
Cosmic
So
endurance.
Icarus is an Eternal, and as you might guess, the Eternals are very long-lived. They are practically immortal, and they all have amazing superpowers.
Thanks for the
Icarus,
following,
being
us.
the leader,
Good
has a
morning.
few extra special moves up his sleeve, and he has been in existence as
Okay.
part of human history for a very, very long time.
He looks he could be PvP.
So a little brief thing about Icarus, of course. Now he is a universal character. For those of you who wanted to know what.
Yeah,
what
he's
character
universal,
mean.
yes.
He has a couple passive skills. The passive skills, would, for example, are a couple we have listed here are Eternal Rebirth. This grants you super armor. We'll also do a little bit of a defense buff.
Okay.
And that when you are below 99% health, he actually gains a 4%
Super armor.
recovery based on his.
He got the HP as well, I guess.
Also, we have for his T2 passive skill, we have Cosmic Endurance. This grants a little bit of a buff to your skill and bonus damage, while also decreasing damage received to you by 30%.
Decreased damage.
I think that's pretty useful buff.
He's
when you get
PvP,
T2,
man.
so little something
He looks
for you.
PvP by the
So,
stats.
He's the leader of the Eternals. He's gotta do it up.
He got super armor, he got heal, he got the
So,
damage
check out
received
his active skill.
decrease. Let's see.
All right, take a look at his basic attack.
Why are the skills all green? It's so hard to see which
Next up,
which
skill
icon
one.
it
This
is.
is the Warrior's Fist.
Okay, silence.
Nice.
Still, let's take a look at the perspective of the stats. Okay, silence.
Incapacitates your foes. Also a little bit of a silence there too.
Yeah, he looks T1 pair wall. He does look
Next up
that.
is skill 2. This is referred to as the Hero's Advance.
Okay, kind of like the
As
Hyperion's
you can
fourth
see,
skill.
their enemies are actually left a bit of a burn
Okay, and
stat.
has burn.
Also,
Has
a
burn.
percentage
Has burn
of their
though.
targets defend- their targets overall defend
Has
dodge
burn
rate.
though. But I don't think he's gonna be
I
one of
like
this.
how this looks because Icarus is actually notable for being especially
Okay,
fast
so silence
among
and burn on the
Eternals.
first and second skill. Third skill.
These guys with another third attack. Third attack is the Salvation Blow.
Another silence.
Again, you see a lot of burn damage used. In these
Wait, what is
skills.
it? Silence and burn on the same skill?
Also grants you damage
Silence
immunity,
and
also
burn on the
gives you
same
some
skill.
cumulative
Wow.
true damage, similar to the other heroes.
And the buff as well to himself. Okay.
Let's hit him with the fourth skill. This is
Fourth
the
skill has
Eternal
paralysis.
This is an attack that
Fourth skill has paralysis
paralysis, as you
and
can
all
see
defense
there,
down.
while also decreasing the enemy's defenses. Also granting you a little bit of
Yeah,
invincibility
paralysis
as well.
and all defense down on the fourth skill.
These guys have had enough. Let's
He
take
has
a look
everything.
at
Okay.
These guys over here.
Fifth
This is
skill,
where
please.
Icarus has a little something special for you. This is his fifth skill, which is the Surging Anger skill.
Surging anger. Okay. Whoa. Whoa.
He's moving to and through about.
Whoa!
Burning theme attack. Again, decreases enemy's defense.
Looking
while also
good.
Penetrating their overall defense.
Again, once more.
Again, I believe it also causes stun and.
Dude,
fear.
this looks dope.
He seems mad.
This looks
Sense.
dope.
Again, if you make an Eternal angry, it only makes sense where fear would actually be involved. So
Yeah, I'd be scared.
yeah, I would be too. Most people.
Okay, that
should
looks
be.
dope, dude.
Anyway, that does it for the new character for Icarus. But I do believe we have something more.
Do we?
Dude, silence, paralysis, burn,
do.
multiple skills.
Go ahead and move on.
Then the fifth skill
to
looks
the
great.
character, which you've all been waiting for. Again, the streets have been. He's heard the cries for justice, and now he's ready with a new look and a little something more. Let's move on to Daredevil.
Daredevil. Okay, Daredevil. Let's.
That's right.
Now,
Man,
he
he-
looks a little bit different than his previous uniforms. Kim,
I
can
wish
you
he
tell
looked
us
a
about this
little bit
uniform in
more
particular?
savage, dude.
Well, this uniform is from a specific comic line I will tell you a little bit about
Okay.
later. But
Let's
it
see.
is
Let's
called
see.
Fall from Grace. And
Fall
in
from
it,
Grace.
Daredevil needs a new reinforced uniform. And he ends up building this, making it all himself, but with stronger materials for the different foes he is going to face in it. And it was a very iconic look from when it was made in the 90s.
With this bar skill, he does not look meta though. Let's see. Hopefully he got the justice.
Challenges ahead.
Hopefully he got the justice, man. It's been a
his
long
passive
time since
skills.
Daredevil came
So he
out.
only has one little skill change that goes for his passive skill, referred to as the radar sense.
Okay,
So
passive
instead of the dodge rate increase that was seen in his earlier uniforms, it's changed to have looks like his ignore target dodge rate has been increased by 70%.
70% ignore target dodge rate.
5% increase to his 50% increase to his recovery when dodging. So
Okay, recovery rate increase when dodging.
So that goes for his passive skills. Let's move on to what we really want to see, and those are those skills in action.
Yeah, it has been a long time since Speed Mail Tier 3. Yes, for
Making
sure.
himself known.
We're all together.
Okay,
All right. Let's open up with skill number 1.
first skill.
Nice.
Okay, just some nice damage.
Brutal
Okay,
slash. And basic attack again, just simple but effective. It leaves the enemy stunned. Do it one more time.
okay.
Sweet.
Second skill.
This is skill number 2. This is criminal extraction.
Nice.
Notice the little
He got
stat
bind.
there.
It was
Take a look at it
bind,
one more
right?
time. Enemies are actually left stunned and also blind.
It's a nice skill.
I'm sorry. this is
Partial
blind.
iframe. Partial iframe. Let's see.
Next, skill 3 is called sensory focus.
Okay.
This is actually a counter skill. You notice he kind of pauses for a brief moment.
Okay, counter skill.
This is a counter skill.
Grants the buff as well.
It wasn't attack. He still ends up attacking. I'm actually going to go ahead and have the AI attack try.
Okay, he will just attack
Makes
instantly
this
after
skill
that.
actually
Okay.
effective. That again,
Counter,
this is
nice.
This is a counter skill, but also causes paralysis, fracture, and again, as he's holding his stance there, it actually helps.
Looks PvP, yes, but we'll have to see with the fourth and fifth skill, man. Otherwise, he'll not really be that great if that's not great. Okay.
Turn off AI.
The fourth and fifth skill, please.
Visuals to be ruined by all him and his.
All those
his
pew
glory.
pews,
So
yeah.
This is actually the fourth
Okay.
skill. This is referred to as fallen retaliation, which sounds similar to
Fourth skill,
retaliation,
nice
which is
damage.
for his uniform referred
But
to as
again,
falls from grace. Let's take a look at that one more time.
It's an iframe at the start. Then it just goes off. It gives you the super armor.
I just like watching this one. This is a stat that also again decreases your enemy's defense while buffing your overall.
Looks great though,
stats
looks great.
while
It looks
guaranteeing,
awesome. It
brief
looks awesome.
invincibility.
A good AI,
lot
good
going on.
AOV on the skill as well. Looks
You
good.
notice he actually brings all the enemies in, and then if you notice, they all
Okay.
spread out a bit. So
Fifth
fun
skill,
time.
fifth skill.
We gather them a little bit one more time. Refresh here for a second.
Can we get it again,
Our
please?
friends gather together.
I think he forgot what he's doing. Dude,
So I'm gonna check out his fifth
Fifth
skill.
skill,
His TV
okay.
skill is ready, which we'll go into that in just a moment.
Okay, it is an
This
iframe.
skill, as I mentioned, this is referred to as the staff strike.
Ah,
Do it again on
man,
these guys over here.
it's an iframe nice.
This is another,
It
defense
will.
down attack, causing
We'll see
fracture,
how that
incapacitating
damage
foes,
goes,
and also
but
removing the
the
buffs.
skill does not really look to be doing. The fourth skill looks to be doing
Solid.
more damage.
So again, these skills they're all fine and dandy, but we know what you really want.
Has
to see.
no
You wanna
buffs,
see
nothing on this one,
skill.
but the iframe could help in
We know what
PvP.
you came for.
Yeah, we know.
But the
why you're
fifth skill
here.
is not
Let's
really
take
that great. It does not really
This
look that
is
great.
Final punishment.
Okay, tier 3 skill.
Nice. Ah!
So
Iframe,
the comics,
great
everyone,
damage,
little
silence.
callback, you see just the way
Ooh,
he
okay, he looks
everything's
good.
Kind of dark. You see things that are similar to his vision. We're gonna go ahead and warm
It's
up.
how he
our-
senses things.
Yes, we're gonna go ahead and warm up.
We all know
So the
he's
iframe
blind,
is gonna
but,
help him
this-
in the
this is
PvP,
just-
of course.
it's
The
really
damage,
cool 'cause
although
that's
looks
how
great,
it's
looks
typically
better
depicted in comics
on the fourth skill.
is that particular look.
The
That's right.
tier 3 skill looks awesome.
Ready.
The tier 3 skill awesome. The animation is awesome.
One more time as I go ahead and go over the stats. So it makes this skill interesting. So not only does it silence foes, foes have a 100% attack of missing you for a brief amount of time, while at the same time you have a 100% chance of going past their overall dodge rate.
Okay, so we got going
40%
past that
buff
dodge
to
rate, so
your
we can
attacks.
probably
And again,
ignore the
overall,
dodge
it's
rate
just a
for
fun attack.
100%.
Visually is fantastic. Again,
They will
enemies
miss
hit
attacks
you for a good first amount of time.
for
and your dodge rate
100%
is
for
equal,
quite some time to us.
100% for a brief
That's
amount of
great
time
for
as well.
PvP. That's awesome for PvP, man.
So, fun overall, and again, visually it's just fun. I love the callback.
And good enough
to the
iframe,
comic. I love
looks
that
nice.
Iconic over-the-shoulder pose as well.
Okay, so he could be
Yeah.
he could be really good and viable
Classic
for
man
PvP
without
actually.
fear pose.
That's right. And that does it for the new characters.
I don't think it's gonna
Alright,
make
that
him
was
like
awesome. Thank you, Cage.
I don't think it's gonna make him the meta, but it would bring him
Of course,
really
there's a little bit
good.
of something extra we have. So
I
of
think-
course, this wasn't teased in the initial teasers, but we do have something else that the developers do want us to show you.
Okay.
We're gonna go ahead and go through this. So before I get into it, I'm just gonna slowly get into the game mode. So a new feature, or not a feature, an updated feature has been added to World Boss.
World Boss
Now,
feature?
we all know it's quite challenging, right? So maybe some of you think,
What is
it's
it?
not challenging enough, or hey, I want a little bit more diversity. We will say a new challenge has been added to World Boss Ultimate, a rather hellish challenge. So that's because
New
a boss has
challenges,
been
okay.
added to World Boss Ultimate. And for those of you who
A
haven't picked up,
diabolical one, if you
diabolical.
will.
And for those of you who
Oh,
already skipped ahead
oh,
and
who's that?
can see that the,
Mephisto?
Game screen itself,
Mephisto World Boss
Mephisto
Legend?
has been added to World Boss Legend. So heads up, I'm gonna get my butt kicked because we've just been given this this feature. I have had no time to actually.
Is it a legend or
You
is
haven't
it
practiced this.
World
This
Boss?
is
Not only have I
so
practiced, I
stone.
have no tools whatsoever.
Ultimate?
I have no good comic cards. I have no good
Is it-
gear. No
they said
CCP.
ultimate.
I'm gonna get my butt kicked, but the developers were very insistent that we.
Oh,
show
it's
you this.
legend, it's
And, hey,
legend.
we're excited to show you this. You're not only gonna see my butt get kicked, you're gonna see it get kicked in style by Mephisto. So let's check it out.
okay?
You know what I want to see.
World Boss Legend. Okay, Mephisto,
Just gonna
dude.
See if I can put edit some of the new characters
Nice.
in action as well.
That was out of the blue.
All right. Now,
That was out of the
before
blue.
we
Yes,
razz
it's a legend.
Cage,
It's a legend,
just
yes.
know he doesn't have the extra help he normally would have equipped.
My blind particulars. Okay, Jessica Jones. Okay, cool. Okay, Jessica Jones. They're gonna get Luke Cage in there. Yeah, boy. All right, let's get started. I'm just gonna go.
Yeah, I
Got your
just could
strategy
not.
set?
No strategy. We're just gonna dive right in.
Oh no!
I can already tell players are raging just by the fact that all my strikers are garbage.
Okay.
But, like I said, we're here for your entertainment.
You know, this is for you to
Mephisto
be
here to
later.
3 mid-month?
That's your feature.
Who knows, dude?
See
Audience.
Mephisto.
He looks
Alright.
devilish, dude. Oh, he got two.
Hey.
So I'm gonna use some of the
Look at the HP bar.
skill divided by cause
Look at the HP bar.
by the developer.
Wow.
Skill 3.
Okay.
And what the hell?
Before and then his fifth skill in
They,
there.
he has
At
this
least his
purple
team
bar.
pretty active.
He has this purple bar,
All right. You're not
which
dead
kind
yet.
of is charging just like the
Still
penetration
low?
effect on the 4 CDPs. What is gonna happen after it's fully charged?
This is a horrendous idea.
You just, you have to be okay with
So
failing
he's
a little bit.
Mephisto
Being
is
bad at
blast.
things is the first
Mephisto
step
is
in being good at
blast.
them.
That's true. I don't think the fans will agree. But
And basically he's not doing any damage, I think, because it's a pre-update APK.
Listen, Cage is human like us.
Mephisto is enraged.
not an
Okay, rage
eternal.
outburst. So he will do extra attacks.
not a
Okay.
defender.
Every single time it charges up, he
He's
will do
just a
these
man
extra
doing his
attacks.
best.
Something special
And we can get the
because
heals
there-
as well
there are
there.
these
That's
circles
nice.
here. So you actually do want to get on these circles, because if you get on these circles in time, little special guest will join, and if you can see, if he shows up, yep, Doctor Strange.
Oh, Doctor Strange joins and
Yay.
applies that
Ooh, Dr.
time
Strange,
freeze
get your foe.
to the Mephisto if you
He
go to
I hope
those
that works a
markers.
little bit, but
That's
I'm
nice.
honestly very surprised. I have like very
That's nice.
little
Sounds looks
way
good.
in terms of to defeat him.
Come
But
on,
Daredevil
you got
held his own. I
this.
don't think I have any good.
But dude, his HP is not even going down.
All right,
Oh,
Jessica,
well,
save-
here's
can you
Jewel.
save me? All right.
Is it just because the cards?
Now, if I do recall, if I can survive long enough, I do believe I have Jessica Jones's.
Is it
combo
just
combo.
because of the cards or the
Feel
HP is
that
really
bad
not
I'm
going
trying to
going down?
survive.
Because I don't see the HP bar even moving.
Oh, yeah, she says she's still alive.
So if you fail to activate all the magic circles in time, something bad happens.
Yeah, I believe that skill will do a lot more.
You will be
damage.
killed.
Yes.
Okay, so
by
if you
rage
don't go
attacks.
and collect those circles,
Try to get Jessica to
you'll
live long enough so I can also read
you'll
my
die,
notes
I
and
guess.
also try to give off the combo. At the
Okay,
same
he's
time.
enraged now
Okay,
again.
Let's try this. Get the awakening skill. So the developers gave us their combo. They recommend opening up with skill 3.
Okay,
So you can get that buff, and also her skill 4 and.
he did not go and collect those
As you
orbs.
mentioned before. So recommend a skill combo. She dies. So I wasn't able to give the combo. But for those of you who are watching,
Let's see if
her
Iron Fist is
recommended
gonna
skill
die.
combo Are 3, 4.
He's not
5.
gonna
Get on those
two,
circles.
get any of
I'm not
those
paying atten-
circles.
I'm not paying attention.
Get on the
Okay,
circles.
get
He got the first circle.
Nope. All right, so we'll find out what
Oh
happened.
no.
And he's
Here
dead.
comes the
Okay,
instant
so if
death.
we
He knows.
don't
Didn't make the circles in time.
get to all the
Mephisto
circles in
wiped
time,
the
you're
board.
dead.
So get on those circles.
Okay,
so,
okay,
so let me
okay.
go ahead and review briefly. The
Okay,
So
so
you
here's
die
some
if you don't
tips.
collect
Okay,
these
yeah,
circles,
go
if
ahead,
you don't
please
go to the
share the tips
circles.
When Mephisto gets hit, his rage gauge accumulates, and when it's full, he will cast Rage Attack. Rage Attack will kill you,
That's right.
Oh,
or it can kill you.
okay.
And also, the fight consists of a total of 3 different phases. Mephisto actually changes within each of these phases.
Okay.
And of course, when he changes on these different phases, of course, the attack pattern changes as well. So this is going to cause
Attack
a lot
pattern.
of strategic thinking that you're going to have to do, and finding out which characters work, which skills combos and stuff.
Nice.
Basically, the whole.
Like, it's going to be
whole
interesting to see
So we look forward-
what is
I
going to
got-
be the
I look-
requirement
I
to unlock
guarantee
Mephisto.
Plenty of you can do infinitely better than the stuff I currently had going on here. So we look forward to seeing you guys play. Go ahead and share it, on Facebook. Show us what you can do. I guarantee you guys will do a lot better. So we look forward to seeing it.
You got to come to these prepared. You cannot face Mephisto with no plan.
Don't do what Cage did.
No,
Not
don't
Luke
do
Cage.
this.
Don't do it. Don't.
Okay,
don't do it
okay, so this is going to be it.
But just remember,
Same as Null,
the
most
circles are
probably.
important.
Again, that does it for some of the new features for the V6. I'm sorry, my tech guy is eyeing me right now. Apparently, I'm slamming the table too hard. I apologize for that. For those of you who's hearing that may have damage, apologize. Keep my hands raised. So that does it for the feature for the V690 update.
Okay, it's all.
Again, new uniforms. We have a new character with Icarus from the Eternals. Daredevil has received his T3, and we have a new update coming out for V690, and that is the Mephisto for World Boss Legend.
Okay,
There
so
you
Very good.
probably
Well,
Mephisto has native tier 3
Before
as
we
well.
wrap it up,